Hi, I'm Paige Flanders, an occupational therapy student at Texas Women's University, and today we'll be demonstrating range of motion and manual muscle testing in the thumb, fingers, and wrist. For manual muscle testing, I will be using a scale of 0 to 5, with 5 being full range of motion against gravity with maximum resistance. Hi, I'm Paige.
I'm Susan.
I'm going to be your occupational therapist today, and we are going to be testing the strength and range of motion in your fingers, wrist, and thumb.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to get started. We're going to do wrist flexion, and what I want you to do is put your elbow on the table and flex your wrist down as much as you can. Perfect. Go ahead and measure you here. Okay, you're at 70 degrees. Next, we're going to do the opposite. It's called wrist extension. So you're going to bend your wrist back as far as you can. Perfect. You're also at 60 degrees. Radial deviation, so you're going to try to move your thumb as far as you can this direction. Try not to move your arm. There you go. Perfect. Okay, good. You're at 20 degrees. Now we're going to go the other way. Ulnar deviation, you're going to move your pinky side this way as far as you can. Okay, you're also at 20 degrees. Okay, now we're going to move on to the fingers, and you can go ahead and put your arm on the table, and I want you to bend your fingers flat. Bend this joint. There you go. Perfect. So we're going to start here, and you're at 90. You're at 90 here as well, and on this one. And this one, you're not quite at 90, but still within functional limits. Okay, now I want you to make a claw, if you can, like this. Perfect, and I'm going to measure this joint here, all of them across. It kind of tickles, I know. You're at 90 here, 105 there, 103, and 100 even. Okay. We're going to do the same thing again, claw, but I'm going to measure this joint here as opposed to this one here. Perfect. Okay. You're at 80 degrees, almost, let's see, 85, 87, and 80. Okay. Next, what we're going to do is measure the fingertip distance to palm or crease. So what I want you to do is try to bring your fingers up, and I'm going to put this here, and you're going to bend your fingers and try to touch the ruler. Try to touch it up here, and then slide your fingers down the ruler. Okay, so you're able to touch your palm or crease. If you were not able to touch your palm or crease, I would have to measure the distance from tip to palm on the measurement side of my ruler. Okay, now we're going to move on to the thumb. So the first thing I'd like you to do is put your hand up like this, and then bring your thumb out as far as you can. Great. You're at 40 degrees. And now I want you to put palm flat and your thumb out as far as you can like this. Perfect. You're at about 42 degrees. Okay, for the next one, what I want you to do is bend at this joint right here. Perfect. Okay, you're at 50 degrees. And then for the last one, I want you to bend this joint here as much as you can. Perfect. Okay, you're at 80 degrees. I'd like you to touch your thumb to each of your fingertips like this. Great. For this client, they were able to touch their fingertips to their thumb. For a client that isn't able to touch each fingertip to their thumb, you would measure the distance between the thumb and fingertip with the ruler side of your goniometer. Okay, so now we're going to get started on manual muscle testing. What I'd like you to do first is put your palm up we're going to be testing the flexor carpi ulnaris and flexor carpi radialis. And what I want you to do is bring your palm up if you can. Perfect. Hold it there. Don't let me move you. Hold it there. Don't let me move you. Okay, next we're going to be doing the extensors of the wrist. So I want you to bring your hand up if you can. Perfect. Hold it there. Don't let me move you. Hold it there. Don't let me move you. Great. Next, we're going to test the extensor carpi radialis. But in order to do that, we need to isolate it. So I'm going to have you bring your arm back like this. Yep, and then bring your wrist up. Hold it there, and don't let me move you. Great, thanks. Okay, next we're going to move on to the finger flexors. I want your palm facing up. Perfect. And we're going to test the flexor digitorum superficialis first. So I'm going to hold onto you here, and I want you to bend here. Hold it there, don't let me move you. Perfect. Hold it there, don't let me move you. Hold it there, don't let me move you. Hold it there, don't let me move you. Next we'll be testing the flexor digitorum profundus. It's in the same position, so go ahead and put your palm up. Perfect. I'm going to hold here, and I want you to bend here. Hold it there, don't let me move you. Perfect. Hold it there, don't let me move you. Hold it there, don't let me move you. Hold it there, don't let me move you. Good. Now we're going to test the lumbricals. So I want you to bend all your fingers up if you can. Perfect. Hold it here, don't let me move you. 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 Okay, next we're going to move on to the extensors of the fingers. So I want you to try to bring your hand up and make a claw. Wonderful. And we're going to first test the extensor digitorum. So I'm going to move each of your fingers. Hold it here, don't let me move it. 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 Good. Okay, what we're going to do next is I'm going to have you make a longhorn. And you're going to hold it here and don't let me move you. And then hold it here and don't let me move you. Good. Okay, now what we're going to test is the dorsal and palmar interossei. And the way we're going to do that is I want you to put your hand like this, and I want you to hold your fingers together. I'm going to try to pull them apart, and you're not going to let me. Hold it there, don't let me move you. Good. Hold it there, don't let me move you. Hold it there, don't let me move you. Good. Okay, now this is just the opposite for palmar. I want you to open all of your fingers, and I'm going to try to push them together. So, hold it there, don't let me move you. 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 Okay. Okay, next we're going to move on to testing the little finger. And we'll start by testing the abductor digiti minimi. So what I want you to do is put your palm up and try to move your pinky as far out as you can and hold it there and don't let me move you. Good. So we're going to test the opponent's digiti minimi, and you can also do this by testing the opponent's pollicis of the thumb. So the way we're going to do this is going to turn your hand over and touch your thumb to your pinky, and you're going to hold it there and don't let me move you, and then hold it there and don't let me move you. Good. Okay, moving on to the thumb, we're going to test the thumb flexors first, and I want you to bring your thumb up if you can and bend right here. Hold it here, don't let me move you, and then go ahead and bend here. Not so tight. Hold it there, don't let me move you. Good. Okay, now we're going to do the thumb extensors. So I want you to give me a thumbs up. Awesome. Hold it here, don't let me move you. Great. And then hold it here, don't let me move you. Great. Next, for the adductor pollicis, we're going to start with your thumb in neutral. And I'm going to try to move your thumb up, so don't let me. Hold it there, don't let me move it. Good. Okay, for the next two, we're going to test the abductors of the thumb. So firstly, I want you to start with your hand, your palm down, and I want you to bring this thumb out as far as you can. Great. Hold it there. Don't let me move you. Awesome. For the last one, I want you to bring your palm up all the way and bring your thumb up as far as you can. Great. I'm going to try to push it down. Hold it there. Don't let me move you. Great. Okay, Susan. We've done all of your range of motion and manual muscle testing, and you scored a 5 on all of the manual muscle testing and within functional limits for all of the range of motion. So it's my recommendation that you don't have any occupational therapy services and that you continue your healthy lifestyle.
Great.